in criminal appeal cell 43 of 2021.
In the succession part, in the appellant's conviction under section 302 RPC is modified to section 304 part 2 RPC, and accordingly he is sentenced to rigorous imprisonment of 7 years with same fine previously imposed on by the learned Session Judge Kapsa, and which shall remain unaltered, and the period of imprisonment shall be set off against the time already served. And, we also sincerely acknowledge the service rendered by the learned amicus to the registry shall pay the remuneration as per the agreement.
Yes, very. On a prayer made on behalf of the appellant. Matter is adjourned by a week. Yes. 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 KDV has been informed. Same order, no? 2 weeks. Yes. Yes.
I think that we taken after 2 weeks. We are not ready with the hearing of the hearing of
Why?
altogether 16 witnesses.
Okay. Okay. Same order, no? After 1 week.
The 2 weeks.
22. Okay. 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Okay.
Then what?
You are a legal aid counsel. Or the Borpujari, done it. Legal aid counsel. Who has appearing for the appellant, who has preferred this, appearing for the appellant. Bracket in jail, who has preferred this appeal under Swenson against Swenson, admit, Pakistan Act. Attire respondent, Madam A. Begum. 6 weeks for receipt of record. It has very. Service report now.
Item 23.
Matter settled between the parties in the mediation.
Okay, have you given the proceedings of the mediation before the court?
Petition report is there and permanent element has been paid. Permanent element is 5,000, 5,25,000.
Yes, Mr. Sharma.
Yes, but the pay the complete amount. Weeks from it, and there was some insights for copy of 500.
Those cases are approved.
As per the permission of the.
Okay, okay.
There, 15 million.
What is the other, that has also been,
69, you know, we vote, that was granted by the federal court. They have come against it, and afterward, they were, they find a restitution.
now what is the settlement? No, no, what is the settlement now?
And as a compensation amount, he wanted 5,000, we have added and we have paid also. And in view of the.
And so far as the restitution part, that was dismissed.
Then the slow side, to the other cases, that is already been withdrawn in the guide.
Which order it was sent for mediation? No, no, by which order? You cannot just go for mediation. Yes, yes, there is an order, 1711. 1711, 2023.
Given the size,
Seventeen, 11. No, what I found. No, now there is two different. Yes, so you copy to my order of the. Maybe some photo will be the order. No, no. You can go away with the.
Section
This is the copy. You can have that will be covered. Both these appeals being connected and filed against the same judgment and order.
So one is against government. and-
No, judgment is a common or separate.
Two different, one is
Okay. Both this appeal being connected and passed and challenges two judgments which pertains to the marriage of the parties are taken up together and being disposed of by this common order. Full stop. It is it is however required to give a list of the respective appeals which has been filed. Full stop. Matter Appeal 69 of 2019 has been referred by the wife against a judgment and order dated 2/8/2019 passed by the learned district judge Karbi Anglong, whereby the marriage between the parties has been dissolved with a declaration that the marriage would be has been dissolved. On the other hand, Matter Appeal 6 of 2021 has been referred by the wife against a judgment and order dated 37/2019/28/2019, whereby the suit filed for restitution of conjugal rights under Section 9 of the Hindu Marriage Act has been dismissed by the same learned district judge Karbi Anglong Difu. Both the appeals were admitted and were contested by the respondent opposite party. We have heard Sri T.R. Sharma, learned counsel. Where are you for the respondent? Or you are for the appellant?
I am good.
We have heard Sri A.I. Uddin, learned counsel for the appellant, and Sri T.R. Sharma, learned counsel for the respondent. Para? Both the learned counsel have however pointed out that during the course of hearing on 17/11/2023, the appeals were directed to be listed before a learned mediator in the mediation center of this court for resolving the dispute. Pursuant to the said direction, the matter was taken up by the learned mediator, and after a number of parleys, the matter has been amicably resolved, and the parties have also filed an agreement dated 8/2/2024. By the said agreement, the parties have mutually and amicably settled their dispute by accepting the impugned judgments in order, with however an agreement on the aspect of permanent alimony, which has been settled at ₹5,25,000 to be paid in 2 installments. The learned counsel have also informed that as per the said settlement, certain other proceedings which were instituted in various courts in the district of Karbi Anglong have been withdrawn. For ready reference, for the sake of convenience, the agreements reached by the parties are extracted herein below. Page 2, flag module. the Tolo article. Look at me. Both the learned, both the learned council accordingly submits that the appeals may be closed in terms of the aforesaid agreement amicably reached. Para, after hearing the learned council on perusing the terms of the agreement, we both the appeals are closed and the terms of the agreement which have been extracted in this order would be treated as a part of the present order.
Right.
Yes. Uttar Pradesh, the both the learned councils have also informed that the agreed amount of 5,25,000 has already been paid and received. Send back this year.
I've been told.
What about Voxo? What about respondent? You have not included. One number two. Yes, sir. Yes, have you got the information? Madam, you get the information. Heard Ms. T. Begum, learned amicus for the appellant, as well as Ms. T. Begum, learned APP. Sarah. The learned council, the learned amicus has submitted that steps have been taken for service of notice upon the respondent number 2 through the learned PP. Full stop. Office note dated 12/1/2024 reflects that such notice was served on the learned additional PP for forwarding the same to the officer in charge of the concerned Tingkhong Police Station, Dibrugarh. Sarah. Ms. A. Begum, the learned APP, raised for and is granted granted time of 2 weeks to obtain instructions on the aspect of service of such notice. Sarah. We have been informed, since the records PCR has been received in terms of the order dated 31/2023. We direct the registry to prepare the paper book in the meantime. So go ahead with the preparation of the paper book in the meantime. List after 2 weeks for service report.
Identify.
Yes, Mr. Kawal. We can have to have this for hearing. I heard Sri B. Kapati, learned counsel for the appellant as well as Ms. A. Begum, learned APP Assam, Para. The paper book has been prepared and served, and copies of the same have been served upon the learned counsel, Para. This for hearing in its turn.
Okay.
We are having this for hearing. We can give you a early list for hearing in the first week of June 2025. First week of June. How many witnesses? 7 witnesses.
Apparently, it is also here. The one, PWC.
Conviction under,
Okay.
conviction under
PW,
302.
or like the regular.
Okay.
Perfect.
No, we are fixing it for hearing.
Item 6,
Objection.
Prepare an objection, so copy, and file the record. So essentially, the file of
Hmm.
By the, después
Hmm.
I'm paying for consideration of the.
No, her objection is not there on record. We'll have the objection on record and have this on either Wednesday or Friday. And R2 you are appearing. And that we have understood, but are you fine? Paper book has not been prepared. We are on the stage of the consideration of the IA. Will you like to file any objection to the IA? No, there is nothing to consult. You should have consulted before. You know that there is an IA pending to bring for suspension of sentence. Okay, we'll have this on Wednesday or Friday. You in the meantime ask your senior to appear. And since the objection has been filed by the state, you can endorse the objection. You can argue. We will hear you. Objection is only a matter of it should be on record. It's on record filed by the state. Okay. Third.
Yes, of course. There's too much of cognitive
Yes. Okay. That will be fine.
That is
I mean, the paper books he meant was the documents. Okay. Heard Sri N. Bora, learned counsel for the applicant appellant. Also heard Miss B. Bhuya, the learned APP. Your name? Miss S. Nath, learned counsel, has appeared on instruction of Dr. P. Agarwal, learned amicus appearing for this one number 2. Who, however, submits that copy of the IA has not been received by them. Who informs that the objection has been filed, which however is not on record. That's what I can about. In view of the above, we direct listing of this case on Friday next, along with a copy of the objection. Sri Bora has also handed over a copy of the IA to Ms. Nath to Ms. Nath. List on Friday. Dates.
item 9,
Yes. 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 Any instruction? Response number 2. Where is Madam Jahan? We can have this day after tomorrow. Get the instruction. Okay. If you want some time, we can grant you time. But if you have already got the information, then Wednesday. Okay. You are IU Chaudhary. Sri IU Chaudhary, learned counsel for the applicant appellant, as well as Miss B. Bhuya, learned APP. Full stop. The learned APP has submitted that certain information regarding service of notice upon the response number 2 may be available with her colleague, who however is not present today. She accordingly pays for it. Sometime. In view of the above, this on Wednesday. Great. Item 10. Yes, instruction. What is it? Now, where is the statement of the girl? It's here. Who is Millie Boro? Why? Why? What is her wanted? Where is her statement? Informant statement. You put this on affidavit and you advise your clients, they will be in difficulty. They will be in difficulty. You deal with matters in accordance with law, not at the dictate of somebody. Girl is a major or not? If the girl is a major, where is the question of handing over to legal guardian? And why have you not registered the case? Because he did not have legal documents. What is the mandate of law? That is bound to register an FIR. Allegations are serious in nature. You file an affidavit and advise your client, not the right direction. Not at all. If this Deputy Commissioner of Police doesn't know the law, he will be called to the court. There is not even a whisper that she is a minor. Had she been a minor, matter would have been dealt with in a different perspective. And what is the justification of not registering the FIR? You ask for legal documents. Those will come later on. Register the FIR, record her statement. And what is this meaning of this? This undertaking by the guardian? today on so and so, we assure you that we shall not assault her. What is this? See, we cannot go by emotions. We have to go by law. Whatever law dictates, whatever law mandates, we'll only go by that. You file an affidavit and these instructions you will read again. We thought that you should have read and asked your client not to give this kind of instructions. Third, three GRA Motaki, the learned counsel for the petitioner, as well as three PN Sharma, the learned state counsel. Para, pursuant to the notice issued by this court on 21/4/2025, whereby a further direction was given for obtaining instructions and placing it today, comma, the learned state council has placed before us written instructions dated 25/4/2025. Para, along with the said instructions, copy of the Ejahar laws on 8/4/2025, along with statements of the guardian of the parties have been enclosed. Full stop. Without making any comments at this stage on the instructions placed before us, we direct the concerned authority to put on record the said instructions by way of an affidavit. Full stop. List for affidavit for which we grant 2 weeks time. Full stop. List after 2 weeks.
Eleven to 13.
Yes,
Item number 11. But the sentence was a period for a period of 7 years. But inadvertently, whether the informant was made a party. But then can be scrap of
302.
302. Mine is only 127 years.
No, let his name be there. We will not talk of whether he comes or not, that may not be too material for us. We'll go ahead with the paperwork prepared. I'll say not call for it.
Let's say there is some other item. Item.
In that case, the paperwork prepared. We will direct preparation of the paperwork.
Item number 30. The objection was not signed. Argument.
Are you pressing the IA? Pressing the IA?
Already objection not signed.
No. Are you pressing or not? Or are you going, if you are agreeing that you will argue the main appeal, then we'll direct the registry to prepare the paperwork expeditiously. If you insist that you will be pressing the IA, then we'll ask the learned APP to file whether they'd like to file objection.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And for you, objections filed. Your case.
Denied it only for 7 years.
Okay.
So for written objection is not granted.
Okay.
Item 13.
Heard the learned counsel for the appellants in these appeals. Mr. Das, where are you?
Item number 11.
You are not there on record or
It's not saying the court.
what? Sri S. Das, learned counsel for the appellant in criminal appeal 22/2025 has however submitted that so far as his conviction and sentence is concerned, the same is under section
120B.
120B of the IPC, and the sentence is of 7 years. And therefore, full stop. He has further submitted that though the informant has been made a party, there is no mandatory requirement in law to make the informant party in such an appeal. He has also informed that in the IA, which has been filed for suspension of sentence, written objections may not be necessary. Fair? Three, Ayu Chaudhary, learned counsel for the applicant appellant in criminal appeal 426 of 2024 has however informed that objection has been filed. Your name? Riyam Islam, learned counsel for the appellant in criminal appeal 15 of 2025 has however submitted that in his application, no objection has been filed. An objection is yet to be filed. Sarah? Miss S.H. Bora, the learned APP, has submitted that objections would be filed in IA 36, IA criminal 36 of 2025 connected with criminal appeal 15 of 2025, for which she prays for 2 weeks time, madam. 2 weeks time. Madam. Let the objection be filed within the period of 2 weeks, and the matters be listed for consideration. We fix a date on which date? After 2 weeks, today is what? 28. Today is 28. We'll have it on 14th of May.
Thank you.
Item 17, supply list.
Another key.
Objection filed, madam?
Objection filed. Objection has been filed.
Yes.
Now, in another appeal, my lord, criminal appeal number, my lord, J 89 of 2023 by the Vijaypur, India. In that case, my LCA has been received.
They connected with the same judgment.
Same, madam.
We'll connect to both these cases. Okay. Both Sri M.U. Mundal, learned counsel for the applicant appellant, as well as Miss A. Begum, learned APP, has submitted that against the same impugned judgment, another appeal has been filed, has been preferred in this court, being criminal appeal number
J 89 of 2023.
criminal appeal J 89 of 2023, in which the records as a TCR have also been received. Therefore, in the interest of justice, registered to list this appeal along with criminal appeal so and so after a week.
After a week. But
Mr. Abha, for which matter? Okay. Sri S.R. Abha, learned counsel, is present on behalf of Sri J. Das, learned legal aid counsel for the respondent.
Item 14.
Appellant. Acharya is on leave, medical leave, that was in 2021. Is she, who's Mr. B. Acharya? Okay, I think, he is not coming to the court regularly. I think, is he there or not? Who was there with him? Hmm? You are against what? Oh, decree has been passed. Decree was the suit was rejected. The suit was filed for dissolution of the marriage. That has been rejected, and the husband is the appellant. No, though this matter is of 2018, in the interest of justice, we'll do one thing. We'll direct a notice to. No, we'll issue notice to the appellant through the registry. None appears for the appellant on call, whereas Ms. P. Bhattacharya, learned counsel, is present for the respondent. Para? This appeal was listed last around more than 3 years back on 14/12/2021, on which the appellant and on that date also the learned counsel for the appellant was not present, and this court had recorded that the learned counsel was on medical leave. Para? Ms. Bhattacharya, the learned counsel for the respondent, has informed that the appeal has been preferred against the impugned judgment, whereby the prayer for divorce has been rejected. Para? Though this appeal is of the year 2018, and it appears that and we are not certain, and this court is not certain regarding as to whether the learned counsel for the appellant comes to the court regularly, in the interest of justice. We direct the registry to issue a notice to the appellant in the address given, so as to enable him to engage a fresh set of counsel, if so advised. Para? Registry is accordingly directed to take steps for issuing a notice by registered post to the appellant at his given address within a week from today. List after 4 weeks, along with service report. Who? LDB. Yes, LDB. Where is she? She's regular otherwise. Okay, we'll have it on Thursday for hearing. Okay. You're amicus. Are you an amicus today? Or you're regular appeal? Okay, regular appeal we should not. Okay, Thursday. Please inform her also. Oh no, we'll directly. But getting her name on the last moment, you inform on the Thursday is coming. Okay. Her A. Rahman, learned counsel for the appellant, as well as Miss A. Begum, learned APP Assam, who however informs that there is respondent number 2, for whom Miss LDB legal aid counsel was appointed by this court. We have noticed that when the matter was last listed on 1/10/2024, a similar situation. However, her name has not been reflected in the cause list. We have noticed that when this matter was listed on 1/10/2024, noticing a similar circumstance, this court had directed listing of the had adjourned this matter with a direction to list the same for hearing by reflecting the name of Ms. LDB as learned legal aid counsel for the informant. Full stop. It however appears that we say direction of reflecting the name of the name of the LDB in the court list has not been followed. Full stop. Followed. It is however surprising that in the office notes dated 4/10/2024 and 9/10/2024, the aforesaid direction of reflecting the name of the learned legal aid counsel has also been stated. Vida does it mean? Does it mean, comma? The appeal and the hearing of this appeal is adjourned to Thursday next. And the name of Miss LDB, learned legal aid counsel, is to be reflected in the court list. Please inform her today itself.